Everyone's always asking, what do you think it's like on the East Coast? What do you think it's like in Texas? Who cares? I'm curious about Australia. Because it was already pretty deadly before the war. What if things are better now? People think, oh no, can you imagine what radiation will do to the Black Widow spider?
It'll kill it.
What if they're just all dead and now Australia is the nicest place in the world to live?
You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna go check. I'll be right back.
It's the Wait.
Okay, I'm back. It's about the same down there. Really not much changed.
What about the wildlife? The Black Widow spiders? The kangaroos?
The Tasmanian tiger is back.
How?
Divergent evolution, I guess? I don't know. Do I look like a botanist?
I think you mean convergent evolution.
Aren't you supposed to be doing something for Gaius Maximus?
Oh right, Gaius Magnus. He wanted me to do work for him, and I totally blew him off and helped at the Hunters Guild instead. I better get to it. I live to serve.
Awe.
What is your next task for me?
Next, I have a task that requires another delicate hand. Another example of failure and incompetence that must be remedied. I'm sure you've had the pleasure of meeting the Hunters Guild near the river. Degenerates, the lot of them.
Yes.
They were useful idiots for a while. I employed them to clear the streets while we made preparations for troops to cross the river.
I think I know where this is going.
In return, they've been providing me with weekly meat tributes from their kills. I have grown tired of their measly offerings. The geckos are now gone, and the creatures in dry wells are confined to caves and holes in the ground that few dare to explore. There is no longer a need for the Hunters Guild, no need for potential armed resistance to the Legion. I want them gone. Before my recent campaign, I left one of my Decani with instructions to infiltrate the Hunters Guild Lodge and release a pack of Night Stalkers. It should have been easy enough, but I haven't heard back from my men, and it seems that the Hunters are still alive. At least, some of them are. I don't want you to hide the evidence of my assault. On the contrary, I want them to know I did it. I want you to convince them to attack me.
Oh.
Give my legionaries cause to make a show of them. A display of what happens when you try to rise against me.
Shoot.
Let the message be clear. On display for all to see.
A problem arises with that plan. Not because the plan was bad, you just didn't have all the information.
They're already dead. Well, good job, I suppose. Here is your reward. You are quite efficient.
Oh, thank God.
Return to me when you are ready for more work.
That was a roller coaster of a conversation. Whew. I suppose I'm ready for the next task, then. Or should I go home early, take a half day?
With Remus out of the way, I require a new Decanus to help me oversee the garrison. You have proven yourself capable, and I trust your opinion. I want you to speak to two of the Decani and decide which of them is a better fit for the job.
Okay.
The first, Decanus Proximus, oversees the Office of Slavery. He's helped grow dry wells into an important slave trading hub. The second option is Decanus Octavius. He is a prime Decanus and is less seasoned, but he deals with most of the captures from battle.
He's got an important job.
He has been quite effective and is hungry for more responsibility. However, I have concerns about his ability to lead. He is not as battle-hardened.
I wouldn't imagine he is, no.
Go speak to them both and learn about their leadership styles. Return to me with your findings and I will make my final decision. You should also know that Constantine took his own life before we could punish him publicly. Took the coward's way out and died in a cage. Pathetic.
I did observe that, yes. I'm curious about what happened with Remus, but I suppose never mind. Decanus Octavius manages the slaves in the firehouse, right?
Octavius is sharp. None will deny that. He has risen through the ranks quickly and is already a prime Decanus in his early 20s. He is effective at leading, and his capture center runs a tight ship. My main concern is with his combat ability. I rarely see him leave his office, and I will not have a paper pusher in charge of the entire garrison at Dry Wells.
Why not? You did while you were away.
I tasked him and his men with clearing the sewers that Constantine was unable to defend. Let us see how he does.
And, Decanus Proximus?
Proximus has not failed me in all the time he has been under my command. I do not question his competence, only if I should pull him from his office. He has captured and transported hundreds of slaves, and he does not accept insubordination among his troops. I see much of myself in his leadership.
Then I will speak to the Decani and decide which is better to lead the garrison.
Good. Return to me when you have a recommendation.
I am honored that you would trust my judgment on this matter. True to Caesar, Gaius Maximus. Magnus, that's... Fuck. I'm gonna get lashed for that. Ow. Never mind, I'll do it myself, apparently. We'll talk to Octavius first, since he and I already have a bit of a rapport.
Salute.
Gaius Magnus is considering you to lead the Drywell's garrison.
You will have to hold that thought. I have been ordered to clear the sewers behind this capture facility.
Oh, then I will evaluate.
If you'd like, you can accompany my legionaries and I. Maybe it will act as a test for me to prove my combat and leadership ability.
Okay. Yes, this will be a good test. You two, stay here. I need to evaluate how he does. Alright, legionaries, single file, following the Decanus into the sewers. Yeah, there we go. Hope you brought your masks, it's gonna stink in there.
Death to profligates!
You got two fire teams to clear out some of the mirelurks.
That's it. Let them fight it out among themselves.
Covering them with a shotgun, I see, while they rely on their melee implements. This seems on the up and up, yep. A lot of fire axes, that makes sense. You're just in a firehouse. Fire station.
Degenerate.
You already lost one legionary, it looks like.
There you are.
Ooh, and there's the Mirelurk
You like
King.
that?
Good, good. Getting your hands dirty.
That's it. Run away.
Well, this seems to be a relatively successful mission, and I do have to put the quantifier relatively on there because you did lose a few men. However, they died in service to Caesar, so I'm not going to dock any points for that.
Salute.
Let us speak about you becoming the leader of the Drywell's garrison.
I'm ready to answer your questions now.
How would you ensure the Drywell's stays safe?
I would keep Drywell safe through security. The Legion cannot succeed if it cannot protect its people, and we are trained to be great warriors.
Vague yet resolute, nice.
I will personally ensure that gates are secure, and that patrols watch the hill day and night.
Okay, that makes sense. And how would you treat the subjects under Legion occupation?
If they do not cause trouble, I see no need to make their lives harder than they already may be. Subjects are the lifeblood of the Legion.
And will you obey Gaius Magnus under any circumstance, as long as he is your leader?
The Legion teaches us to always obey, no matter what. There are moral lines we do not cross, such as the use of drugs and alcohol. The only reason I would defy an order is if it crosses those moral guidelines or defies Caesar. I will be loyal to Drywell's and the Legion.
Assertive yet compliant. I don't think I could have received better answers.
Thank you for asking. Tell Gaius Magnus I will serve honorably if he chooses me for the position.
Thank you for your time. Well, that is going to be a high bar for the other guy to clear. Decanus Proximus at the Office of Slavery.
What is it?
You are being considered as a candidate to lead the garrison.
So, Centurion Magnus needs someone capable to lead the garrison? He was wise to come to me.
He's considering you.
I implore you, ask any questions you'd like. I will answer honestly.
How would you ensure the Drywells stay safe?
I would ensure safety through fear and obedience. The profligates fear our strength, and our subjects do as well. Sometimes they need reminders.
Ruling with an iron fist is an option.
They must be reminded that failure means weakness, and weakness results in death.
Setting a bit of a negative tone. How would you treat the subjects under Legion occupation?
Let me make this clear. The Legion subjects are under our protection, and that means they must work for us, not the other way around. The subjects are fortunate to live in Caesar's shadow. If Mars requires a sacrifice from time to time, so be it.
Okay, nobody mentioned sacrifices. Will you obey Gaius Magnus as long as he is your leader?
I believe Gaius has been placed in this position by our all-knowing leader Caesar. He will lead us to victory and crush any potential resistance. I will obey Gaius Magnus as I do Caesar. When I am ordered to kill, I do not hesitate. I obey. I expect the same from my legionaries.
And no moral code to get in the way, eh? That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. Let Centurion Magnus know I eagerly await his answer.
And now it's time to make a decision. Octavius made a very strong first impression. I do think he might be the better leader. However, would Magnus prefer to have Octavius? I suppose it depends on what he values in a subordinate. If it's undying and unquestionable loyalty, then Proximus might be the better option, unburdened by morality as he is. Okay. Away. It is my professional recommendation that Octavius be put in charge. He valiantly led legionaries to clear out the sewers, but also nobly allowed some of them to die in service of Lord Caesar. He is loyal and will abide by any order you give him, provided that order isn't to drink a beer.
Very well. I assume he was successful in clearing the sewers then. I will accept your recommendation, and Octavius will lead the garrison. Now that our position has been secured, I have a final mission for you when you are ready. One that will root out any final resistance holdouts.
It pains me to hear that this might be the last mission you give me, but as always, I am ready to serve honorably.
You have proven yourself as a capable ally so far, and if you were of the Legion, you would be a decorated Frumentari.
Oh, yeah!
You have restored order to the mines and the sewers, removed rebellious scum from within our ranks, and established loyal replacements. You helped me wipe out the Hunters Guild leadership and strike fear into the hearts of those who oppose me.
I did do that, yeah.
There is only one group left who can pose a threat to my rule. I don't refer to a threat of overthrowing me or killing my legionaries. I refer to a threat against the hearts and minds. Caesar's rule is nearly absolute in Drywells, but a few subjects within the villa don't believe.
Ah, yes.
They refuse to hear Caesar's word, to bask in Mars' light. There can be only one answer to these dangerous beliefs, and that is to destroy them.
I may have beaten you to the punch there, too.
I want you to enter the villa and pose as one of them. Gain their trust, as you did with the Hunters. Find out what they're hiding from me.
Please, tell me more.
There have been reoccurring instances of slaves escaping right before reaching Drywells. The men make camp with a count of 12 and wake up in the morning with only 10 remaining. At first we thought the slaves were escaping themselves, but the pattern persisted and only occurred before the slaves made it to the gates. Always 2 slaves at a time, and never in a place where we have enough eyes to catch them. Someone has knowledge of our methods. I ordered a search of the legionaries' belongings and found nothing. I don't believe it's an inside job. I believe it's one of the villa subjects. Speak to Dan Livingston if you have any trouble. Threaten him with violence if you need to. He always squeals. A weak man, but a useful one.
I already killed some of the residents for their disrespect towards the Legion, but I made sure to bring each of them back with CPR because it was just a warning murder. I will unearth the source of this treachery. This is a promise I make to you.
Good. Very good. Return to me when you've cleared the rat's nest.
Somebody thinks they can free slaves on my watch? I don't think so. Alright, time to start interrogating folks. You!
Hey there.
Nice deflection.
Heard the Hunters Guild took their home back. Good for them.
Yes, they definitely did do that. And they lived happily ever after. You, Karma Dude.
Hey.
Have you heard anything about missing slaves around here?
Nope. I haven't heard anything about any missing slaves.
Damn, that is an airtight alibi. You can trust me. I'm certainly not helping Gaius Magnus root out treachery.
Do you think I'm stupid or something? For the last time, I don't know anything about any escaped slaves.
He's denied it twice. By order of Gaius Magnus, you'll tell me what you know. He has permitted me to kill if need be.
And what good will that do you? Go ahead, kill me. I'm sure it'll lead you to your missing slaves, and Gaius would be beyond happy with you.
Ooh, he's calling my bluff. I've struck out twice now. How dare you make me use a baseball analogy? What's in your back pocket? 100 bottle caps and purified water. Nothing incriminating. Damn. Let's see if you left any incriminating evidence in your house that you have left unlocked so callously. How about upstairs? Any incriminating evidence on the desk? No. A barred room could be a thing worth looking into. It's one more dry hole. Although, karma is a bitch. Diego, today we reached a huge milestone. 30 souls saved from a life of servitude. Aha! He wrote down his culpability, like an idiot. The Legion is panicking, and I heard they're planning on executing some of their own troops for letting slave escape on their watch. 2-for-1 special. It's a big victory, but keep your wits about you. Lay low if Gaius comes back. Things aren't as easy when he's around, and burn the notes after you read them. Liberator. Isn't that the name of a sex couch? Well, it didn't tell us where the missing slaves have been taken. Perhaps if we confront Diego with this evidence, he'll be more compliant. I hope so.
Hey.
Game over, Diego. I found your slave journal.
I guess there's no point in denying the accusations. I've been rescuing captives from the Legion. Go ahead. Do whatever you need to. Kill me. You'll never find them.
I could have turned this over to Gaius Magnus if I wanted to, but I didn't because I'm on your side.
Sure you are. If you're really looking to help, why don't you prove it? Go speak to Proximus. Buy the freedom of one of his slaves. I'll believe you after I see you take real action.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I will go liberate a slave to prove that I'm the kind of person that liberates slaves. Yeah, that makes sense.
True
Hey,
to Caesar.
True
to
Caesar. Hey, it wasn't talking to me.
Hello.
You look like the kind of slave that wants to be free. Who do I talk to about making this happen?
No, not her. She doesn't know how to make an omelet. Come on.
She'll be free to learn.
You're serious? You would help me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been hoping for a moment like this for as long as I can remember. Right up the hill is where you could purchase my freedom. It's the first office on the right of the road. You can't miss it.
Hey, Decanus Proximus.
What is it?
Hey, buddy, you're looking pretty good for somebody that recently got passed over for promotion. Can I purchase the freedom of a slave, such as the breeding stock at the mess tent?
Why would you want to do that? She's quite useful. I'm not sure. I think you'll need to provide something substantial for her.
I can barter.
Since you're not from around here, we'll trade in your currency. 400 caps or get out of my sight. Your choice.
I did a medical evaluation on her. She's got vagina dentata, and she's only worth 200 caps, which are a respectable currency accepted at most locations and shops.
Denarii are a symbol of our power and order. Caps are not. I suppose I may be in the Mojave soon anyways. Fine. 200 caps.
Here's the money.
It's been a pleasure. You may let her know she is free to go. Or don't tell her. Not like I'd care.
Hey, you.
Hello.
I purchased your freedom. You're free to go.
Thank you so much. You have given me my life back. It's okay. This is more than I could have ever asked for. Here are some special meals I prepared that should help you on your journey. I can't thank you enough. You have truly set me free.
Well, I appreciate that.
True to Caesar.
True to Caesar. And there she goes. Hey.
Hey,
I liberated the bar wench. Is that good enough?
that was a great thing you did for Paula. I bet you could earn even more karma if you help some more people around here. There's a lot to fix here. If you want to do more good, you should speak to Proximus again and see if he'll let you free more slaves.
That wasn't the deal.
The Legion is usually happy to let them go, as long as you're willing to pay.
Come on, Diego, we had a deal. You trust me now, enough to tell me about the missing slaves.
I'd like to make sure you're really on the up and up. Go speak to Proximus and buy the freedom of one of his slaves.
Oh, you just keep on making demands, Diego.
You know, this is the first time I've ever watched someone coerce somebody else into doing good things.
There's gotta be a better way, right? At this rate, I'll be liberating more slaves than I retrieve. That defeats the purpose. How about you? You look like you've smuggled more slaves than Harriet Tubman.
Hello,
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Caitlin. I help Thomas run things here in the villa. I'm originally from Flagstaff, but it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Boring.
I moved here after I heard the Legion took over an old resort town. I thought I'd see it for myself.
What a weird... Okay. Drywells used to be a resort town, huh?
That was a long time ago, before the bombs fell. It's amazing. This place is nearly untouched. Our little piece of paradise.
So you support the Legion?
Trust me, I'm open to alternatives. But do you see anyone coming up that hill offering us another option? From what I've heard, the NCR is losing in the Mojave pretty badly. I don't see any chance they'd be able to make it this far east.
That's right, the Legion are in charge, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. Well, I've searched your entire building and have not been able to find a cellar nor attic in which you are hiding slaves. You get to live. For now. You know, after I killed you once already. There's probably an easier solution. The obvious solution. Take Diego to the torture rack. He obviously has the information, and he'll give it to us eventually. Let's try something else.
Hey,
Have you talked to the people of the villa? I've already done busy work and fetch quests for them. I've proven myself an ally to you.
shit. You're gonna make me risk everything on your word? Look, it's not safe to talk here. Come with me.
Oh, is that actually gonna... Alright, I think we're making some progress. Here we are, in your house. This is where I found the journal that I blackmailed you with.
Let me tell you a bit more about myself. I've been traveling along Legion territory for the past few years now. I've been working with a contact across the river to ferry captures into the Mojave and get them out of Legion control. We've saved 30 souls.
You've been doing this for a few years and you've only freed 30 slaves?
Behind the door I have boarded upstairs is a group of 4 more. This is the first time I've risked keeping people here in my home. I've never told anyone outside of my contact about this before. Will you help me save them?
Yes, I will help you. Because I care about these people, and not because I'm curious about Liberator's identity.
We need to find a way to get our hands on some disguises to get everyone out of here. I think stealth boys will be our best option.
Could we use a different disguise? Perhaps uniforms?
I've thought about the Legion uniforms, but we have women in the group of captives. The Legion will likely see right through it. We need stealth boys.
I could get you some fake mustaches, too.
If you can get your hands on 5 of them, we'd be able to get these people out of here safely.
I currently have 8 stealth boys already, so I don't even have to ask the merchants. As it turns out, I have the stealth boys.
Great. We're all ready to go. There's no time to waste. Every minute we waste here is another chance for the Legion to catch us.
Oh no, wouldn't want that.
Liberator is waiting for us on the beach.
I can't wait to see who they are. Oh, you bumped into me. Yeah. Oh, they're all the slaves. Okay, it's a lot of people. Okay, let's go. Difficult to see them because they're invisible, but they're here. They're bumping into me, all of them. There we go. Yes, a conga line. You're all following each other one by one, which is, I imagine, quite difficult because you're all invisible. I'd hate to accidentally bump into the person in front of you. I think you're doing it right now, though I can't tell because you're invisible, of course. Leaving in this direction? Yeah, going to the cave, apparently. That I cleared out previously? Alright, just follow the reflections that are shimmering around. It's fine. And on this side of the cave... Oh, hello. You're in the loop, right?
Look at this. All the little mice are gathered together. Welcome to my trap, mice.
Hey, Proximus.
Do you think us stupid? Do you think we wouldn't see you running around, freeing slaves, making deals, buying stealth boys from merchants?
I didn't do that last part. I already had enough.
The Legion has eyes everywhere. You should be grateful, for today its gaze is set on you.
Wait, you wouldn't have to be a liberator, would you?
Speak, mouse. Squeal for help. Beg the trap not to close on you.
I'm here on official orders from Gaius Magnus. I've been trying to root out the slaves escaping dry wells.
I see. So you are working as a Frumentari for the Legion.
I'm trying.
Tell me, do you seek Legion fame? What is your goal?
To not be accosted by assholes. I was trying to figure out who Liberator was, but I suspect it might be that woman over there you've already captured.
Ah, so you were playing a game, testing my spy's abilities. Let's play this final game then, amicus. Let us put down these animals together.
Another kill to my name.
Oh, we're not going to try to capture the slaves? Well, I bet you we could do it. All right. See, our participant in the firefight, I'm definitely not betraying you.
Well done. You were a great help in putting down those profligates. We would have caught them regardless, but you sped up the process.
He believed you pretty quick on that one, didn't he? If I was in charge and you had done that, I probably would have just had you executed because you were guilty by association.
Well, considering how fast the leadership is being put to death around here, I'm sure Gaius Magnus will get right on that.
Talking to big game, saying what I would have done. What I did was get blown up by a landmine that was put under my chair.
I thank you for gathering them into one place like sheep to the slaughter. Here, a token of our gratitude. Caesar smiles upon you today, amicus.
Not to be a dick, but if I were in charge of the slaves, I would have tried to recapture them. Well, now what?
We continue our work as usual. It never ends, and the Legion never rests. Wale, amicus.
Wale. Oh. Wow, he moves fast. I blinked, and he was gone. Or maybe he was a ghost. I'm just kidding. Ghosts aren't real.
No, ghosts are too real. One time when I was in my office, the cabinet opened and closed. A ghost did it.
4 dead slaves, Diego and Liberator, I assume. Ah, a manifesto. If you are reading this, I am most likely dead. But the fight for liberation must not end with me. I have renounced my name, my life, and my identity to protect those I love. I will be known only as Liberator, even in death. To whoever may read this, I implore you to join the fight against the Legion's tyranny. I'm not doing that. Use your skills, your resources, blah, blah, blah. Manifesto sucks, blah, blah. I'm dead. And here's the ship used to smuggle the slaves out, eh? I see. Bunch of dynamite here. Yeah, this'll do, I think. Yeah, we'll just make sure this boat never gets used to free slaves again. And so ends the Underground Railroad at Drywells. I think this place has a good future ahead of it. Nothing but good things for Drywells from here on out. Gaius, your Frumentarius apprentice has good news.
Awe.
Those who were freeing the slaves have been killed, and the missing slaves were caught in the crossfire and also killed.
I never doubted you for a second. I wish I could send you on campaign with me. Imagine the successes we would share.
I'd join you.
Great work. I will ensure you are given rewards fitting for your contributions.
Well, that's not necessary.
I don't have any more work for you at the moment, but feel free to stay around Drywells. Here, a key to your own home in the villa.
A generous offer. I will almost certainly be returning, in between my various excursions to assist other Legion groups. It's wonderful to see a Legion settlement thriving. It truly is. Haven't seen a lot of that recently, so it's a nice change of pace. So back in the villa area, with one less traitor to worry about. My new digs? Over here, maybe? Yes. Oh, giving me the executive honeymoon suite. Very nice. Master bathroom. Toilets might even be functional. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. It's got a second floor. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Luxurious. Wow, there's 2 bedrooms. This is the master bathroom, I see. With its own workbench. A nice bathroom. Wow. Oh, and I got a balcony too? Wow. Wow, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm a little disappointed I never found out what happened to Decanus Remus. But I suppose we can go ahead and loot his house. Not like he's gonna complain about it. Really? Come on, really? Yeah, you're upset. I know, you're upsetty spaghetti. You have given up on attacking me and are now cowering in fear. Possibly because you see that your attacks have no effect. Steel yourself, Titus. You can do it. I believe in you. That's the Titus I know. And so ends our time in Drywell. It's been a journey, a real fun adventure, and I was happy to assist the Legion with what they needed. But I'm sure there are other groups of Legion out there. Legionaries who await my expertise and assistance. And I will await their beckon. And maybe you two will come with me, or possibly I'll ditch you.
Mike, hey. I was poking around, and there's a cave over there, and there's a rock in it that looks like Caesar's head.
Really?
Yeah, you should come take a look at this.
Damn, that does sound interesting. Does it come with a tumor and everything?
I don't know. I haven't split it open to look.
Well, let's find out together.
You know, I've never pushed this button before.
That's the button that nukes the Legion town of Drywell. I can't believe we didn't press it sooner. Nuke the Legion!
Nuke the Legion! Nuke the Legion! Press the button!
You might need to get your eyes checked. That looked nothing like Lord Caesar. It looked more like Otho from the slave arena.
Man, did he really make that much of an impression on me? Oh no. Oh.
Well. Okay.
Did it look like that when we left?
Fuck! Oh, stop oh my. Oh, I don't remember you guys having those sniper rifles or that chainsaw either. No, what's become of you? What's happened? Oh, no. No, Drywells. The Hunters Guild is building. The boat I came here on. Oh, but that's still, I'm not sure if that's usable or not. But everything else. No. Why are you all mad at me? I didn't do this. Oh, maybe I should have bought those stealth boys from the merchants after all. You're using them against me. Oh no, the fire station. It's destroyed. We could really use it right now. This guy died while he was having a nice stroll. I'll take his grenades. Oh no. It's all destroyed. Every last piece of it. Everything I worked so hard to cultivate. The villa that was here is... I have no idea what happened to the villa. There's like nothing. Oh, hello? Oh, who's got the minigun? No, come on. Stop. Oh, I recognize that helmet. Oh, it's Gaius Magnus. I didn't do this to your men. Leave me be. Oh, I like your armor, though. It's still really cool, even in death. No, don't pick up your minigun. My minigun now. Oh, jeez. You did not die quickly, did you? Yeah, that doesn't look good. And that armor is unbecoming of a dead soldier, so I'll take it from you. You can keep the helmet, though. Oh, even the guy who asked me for a radiation suit is dead. I would have thought of all people to survive. Well, he was at ground zero of the blast. If the radiation probably isn't what killed him. Is there anyone left alive? Maybe up here at the tent, at this tent where no, this tent is not functional anymore. Won't protect against any of the elements. Well, at least my motorcycle gas tank is still okay. Tags? Titus? Anyone? Oh, the impact site. Oh, I'm not going down there. Oh no! Everything and everyone is gone! Why do bad things always happen to the misogynistic sociopath?